Welcome, lords and ladies of fate. In this stream, we play various tabletop role-playing games as you, the audience, earn fate chips that can be used to reward or punish your favorite players or their characters. You can earn fate chips by just watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just contributing to the game. You can then use those fate chips to heal characters, adjust their next skill checks, force them to say silly lines, or just wreak havoc on the story. Tonight, we're playing Star Trek Adventures. However, we are doing our special Valentine's Day episode, in which we will be doing some different scenes from. I'm still blue, aren't I? Damn it! Can't fix everything.
You don't even have to tell anyone.
Yes. So with us tonight, we have Good Devil, who will be playing, of course, various characters. Rockosaurus Rex. Amanda, Rufus, who's new for us in the group, so everybody welcome. And then myself, and of course we still have Wayne playing our Q.
Hello. I was in the middle of a rather interesting conversation. I'd like to let you all in on it.
Q, I don't care if she's a bad girl. She's an essential worker and I care deeply for her. Really, Jean-Luc? This is a very interesting thing that you humans get attached to. All of the running around and wasting time when it's a simple procreative act. Be that as it may, Q, you just won't understand. And now I say, yes, we will, because we are going to see what the 7-year itch is all about. So, Jean-Luc, you have, I'm going to get myself off the echo chamber because I am done with the memory play. I don't know if I was in the echo chamber.
Depends. Do you have a Facebook account?
Yes. I've stayed away from Telegram. Even the Continuum is not ready for that. The fur flies there, literally. Yes, but what I'm going to say is, what better way to learn about your various rituals and relationships and all of the energy and time you waste, the novels you write, the Kleenexes, the Kleenexes that are spent upon this, all of the Bitcoin. And now we're going to see exactly what it is by learning the way humans do things through a game about dating. You would even call it a dating game. Welcome everyone to the dating game. I am your humble host, Q, and I will be bringing to you various members of the Star Trek universe, and they will all be dating and asking each other questions. And by their answers, you, the audience, will decide who belongs with who. Because agency is not a thing any of these characters truly have. It is up to you all. So, for example, as you can see, we have who is this character that I'm pointing to? This sweaty person?
She's not sweaty. That's probably lube.
It's ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm. Yes. So we have the queen. We have bachelor number 1 is the professor in humanities. We also have on the spot, scooped up in our random controversy, Bejor will be here. Trust me, you'll go back, you won't remember a thing. Not that there's much room in that brain to hold anything. And finally, Jean-Luc, you're going to have to demonstrate for them how best to flirt and to date, and the audience will decide who goes home with the bored queen for their ultimate assimilation. Oh yeah, I'm going with it. We've only got 2 viewers. We are moving. the continuum's a bit thin. So, they did get 12 channel points. Okay. So, what will happen is mechanically, we're going to go meta. You guys decide who gets to be who. If it is your player, your player does take place as you do work as your player. So we need someone to take the queen.
I'll do it.
All right. Who's going to take Lieutenant Commander Data?
I volunteer
waving.
Civic.
I volunteer Civic as well. Well, this is you. This is you as a player playing Data, not Civic as a player. So we won't go that deep.
And Civic, you're
yeah. The
you're
ears come
muted,
off.
by the way.
Paint yourself with some gold paint. Who wants to take Jean-Luc Picard?
I can take Jean-Luc.
All right. Oh yes, I'll bet you
Yes.
can.
Make it so.
You feisty man. All right. And so what I've done is there should be a series of questions. There will be 2 questions in each round, and yeah, I know I'm a little off center. All right, where am I? Let me see if I'm nope, not centered. There we go. Back again. So I'm going to be sending a question to the board queen, and you can ask that in character, and please answer in character. And it goes Bachelor 1, 2, and 3.
All right, shall we get started?
Please.
All right. Hello, bachelors. As you know, my largest goal is to bring order to chaos. So, with that being said, what is the biggest thing that you have ever assimilated?
Bachelor 1, you're muted.
So Bachelor 1, you're still muted.
Please unmute. We would love to know.
Well,
Filthy.
I have never assimilated something quite the way the board do. Wait, that's right. I mean, she's behind the wall. I can't. Or is it? It still works because. Okay, I'll shut up now.
The voice will give it away.
I do not assimilate things as the board do. However, the Commander Riker once suggested I read a book trilogy known as Twilight, and the memory dump that followed was the largest de-assimilation of knowledge I've ever had the displeasure of dumping.
Thank you, Bachelor
Okay.
number 1. Remind me to speak to you later more about this dumping.
Oh, it's gonna be that kind of party.
Bachelor number 2.
Yep.
It's Valentine's Day. Come on. If we can't tonight, when can we? Bachelor
Ain't
number
no party
2.
like a lemon
What
party.
is the largest thing you have ever assimilated?
Well, back in my day in the academy, I met a very nice young ensign. But that's a story for another time. I would have to say it was the cheesesteak that I had when I visited an Earth city called Philadelphia. About this long, almost as big as the ensign.
Thank you, Bachelor number 2. I have found that fast food rarely brings order and more often creates chaos. But thank you. Bachelor number 3.
It wasn't fast, by the way. I took it slow.
What is the biggest thing you have ever assimilated?
Well, if I may say, I do think your voice sounds rather familiar. I think perhaps we've dated before. Well,
I don't remember. I date a lot of people.
and that you do. Well, let me say, I have some experience with assimilation, personally. But in terms of things that I have assimilated, well, perhaps it is the Enterprise herself. She's quite a woman. I also would like to add, I am interested in this order that you keep speaking about. I would like to take advantage of that. Perhaps order something delicious through Uber Eats. Sound interesting?
Thank you to our sponsor, Uber Eats. Everyone, please use the code Lords and Ladies of Fate to get absolutely bugger all
Get
off
nothing.
on Uber Eats.
Get-
You will get
They will
nothing.
make it so.
Oh, it's so good. Oh.
Okay.
I have
Second
to say,
question.
Bachelor number 3 really, really knocked it out of the ballpark. That was so Picard smooth. You're gonna order some dinner. Oh.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Almost asked a redundant question.
All right, we're going again. Okay.
Last question.
Resistance is futile, but tell me, what is the hardest thing that you have ever resisted? Bachelor number 1.
I find resisting the urge to tell my chief engineer that in fact it's never going to happen for him, and he should probably just hang it up right now.
Well, that certainly is difficult. Bachelor number 2, what is the hardest thing you have ever resisted?
I would have to say the hardest thing that I ever resisted was the urge to help one of my ensigns not be electrocuted on our last mission. He unfortunately didn't make it.
You
Oh,
guys
God.
are looking less and less like it doesn't matter. Bachelor
Hashtag remember Ensign Alpo.
Bachelor number 3, what is the hardest thing you have ever resisted?
Wow. You know, my counselor, her mother, frequently showed up on the ship and was quite flirty, and I did have a thing for her, but I felt I must resist because, being the captain, it just seemed a bit unseemly, don't you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I bet you don't.
I don't know. Oh, come
Captain
here.
Picard, you wouldn't be happen to be talking about Loxana Troy, would you?
Well, I never resist and tell.
I'm pretty sure we've all taken a trip around that Betazoid planet.
Indeed, we have.
Low-hanging gravitational pull fruit.
And so
Is this one
with that,
another one of your human analogies for breasts?
In addition to hootas, tatas.
So I believe we have, yes, with the theme music, and I wish to thank all of the participants. And now it is time for you, the audience, to decide who should go assimilate with the Queen. Is it Bachelor number 1, Bachelor number 2, or Bachelor number 3? I believe the poll is open. I'm open.
Hey.
Indeed it is.
Indeed it
That rhymed
is.
pretty
Oh man, this is almost like it's a professional thing.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is over. Picard winning with 4 votes. Data and Bajor both getting 2.
All right.
Well
so
earned.
well
It was
earned.
so smooth.
So-
Yes, he deserved it.
Well, all I can
So,
say is Your Majesty. It's going to be quite an
what
evening.
we're going to
It's definitely going to be quite an evening because one of the runners-up is in the basement.
We are bringing some order to this universe, let me tell you.
Well, and Data's gonna turn to Captain Picard. It's probably better that you go on to win this date, Captain, as sex with an android just ends so quickly. You know what we do? We nut and bolt.
Well done, Mr. Data. Well done.
All right. And with that,
I'm done. Oh my god.
no, you are not done. Far from it. I want to introduce our
After
next.
you said something like that, there's no topping it. That's
Yes, there is. There will be some
oh
topping it.
my god. Oh my.
Introducing our next round. We have Mr. Worf, Jadzia Dax, Kel Enir, and Ezra Dax. I have a fear that only one person has actually watched Deep Space Nine in the entire group.
It's okay.
So this is going to be a very short, very interesting situation. Show of hands. Does anyone know who any of these people
Yes.
are?
I know who
I know the
Worf
first
and
one.
Kelly are.
I think we
I know
all
who
know the
Worf
same
is.
one.
Oh, God.
I know who. What's her name in the middle is?
Yep.
Yep. And yeah, she's been brought back from the dead, specifically for this event. So you'll have to decide. So no one has watched Deep Space Nine at this
I
point.
can play Jadzia Dax.
You can play Jadzia Dax? Rufus, would you have a shot
I
at
will
Ezra?
do that.
Okay.
I'd be happy to be Worf.
Oh, that will be even better.
I'll set this
So
one
we're
out.
beginning. Yeah, and the nice part is we have a cooldown, which might be handy if you went home with the queen. Also, who is just as a quick question? Oh man. All right, now to get you your questions for the Worf round.
So who take Kaelir?
Huh?
Did anyone take the woman in the middle?
Kalar?
Yeah.
I believe Amanda did.
No, I took
You
Jadzia
took
Dax.
Jadzia? Ezra. That would be you.
Yeah, I'm Ezra.
No. I mean, that would be you, Good Devil. You're I guess you're Keller, because you know who she is.
Okay.
I believe. And coming up.
What is your favorite erotic Klingon opera and why?
Ooh, good Worf.
Oh my gosh. I really think that it was Klingon opera that like got me so excited about Klingons in the first place. Like I can't resist them. It's like there's something deep inside me that like controls my feelings. I just can't help myself. I can't pick one. I love them all. I would love to go with you. We can go whenever you want to go.
Next.
What? How did I get here? Like I was on the Enterprise and where am I? Worf, is that you?
Yes.
Oh, I believe that have a serrated metal thing sticking out of your chest while you're sitting here.
Oh wait,
Yes.
I don't think I'm supposed to say.
Do not worry, they shall
This
all
is
be
not
returned
Worf.
to their correct space and time. And no, the paternity suit is not necessary at this moment.
At this point, she's gonna stand up, pick up the chair, throw it at Q, and storm off the set.
Boss move. Do the snap.
Yep, she goes off into let's just say she goes back to putting Worf's hand into Alexander's, and now she's dead.
Back to the
So-
I don't think I remember asking
Back-
someone to replay the opera.
but it was a good opera. So, Ezra,
Well, I think it's I don't know. I don't know if I want to say it. I mean, I feel like it's kind of interesting that Jetsia and I and Kalar as well. Like out of the three of us, I'm the only one that's actually alive. I don't know if that's
That is
an
important.
advantage because I don't know. I think about that, but this opera thing, yeah. I dated a Klingon one time, and I listened to some of that. It's got some heart and soul. I think the one that I like the most is La Pwa, because in the end, the
bless you.
heroine, she dies of tuberculosis and goes to Strobalcore. Right. It was great. It was so sad and loud. Yeah. Well, it was more loud than sad. No, I think it was more sad than loud. Yeah.
All right. I think I have to think of another question.
We do have another question. Yes, the continuum is working very hard to get the question.
It hasn't quite come to me yet.
It hasn't quite come to you through the ether, and let me know if there's a way that Kalar wishes to come back after seeing this question.
What dishonorable thing did you do with the Chancellor to plunge the Empire into chaos?
It's starting to feel a lot less like a dating show and a lot more like a staff briefing. I mean, I'm having total deja vu right now. But
Yeah, I know. I am too.
You know what I'm saying?
We're both Trill. It's all about deja vu.
I know, and it's like sometimes you just do things because you just have memories of like other things and you don't even know where they come from, and you just find yourself doing stuff. So, like the most dishonorable thing I ever did was care too much. That's it. I mean, come on, Ezra, we don't need this shit.
I mean, the weird thing is that when the Chancellor and I, when I was his therapist, we were working on empathy, and he actually caught on to the concept, and I think that was the beginning of the end.
Yeah. I agree. If you really have to look back and do you want to go get something to eat? Let's go.
Oh, I'd love that. Do
Seriously,
you want to go to Pink?
let's think about it.
No, let's go to Pinkberry.
Yeah,
Let's go to Pinkberry.
Oh my God,
I know.
No, I have the coupons. I have the cash back at Pink
know.
Frog.
I got a Groupon.
No, last time we went to Pink Frog. No, last time we went to Pinkberry, it was like a whole thing.
Oh God.
You're allergic to nuts. Stop it. Let's go.
Okay.
I find this outcome satisfactory.
I am at this point. This is a one-answer poll. I believe that this is a two-hander. This is what we call a two-hander at the Empire. Who goes home with Worf? Everyone that should get 100% participation. Because somehow Q lost control of the continuum.
Take it back. Take it back.
We'll
Take
just
it back.
award the fate chips
Take it
now.
All the curves are like the sisters are going together.
My sisters are doing it for themselves.
You guys are nasty. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. How do you spell Bolian? Bolian. Oh, we're doing that. Okay. Did the poll finish up? Even though it was kind of pointless.
Yeah. It may as well have.
They went with the absentee ballot.
The full election counter. We're gonna have. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of people pissed off if we don't count them all. No matter what the outcome, we're counting them all. We really are good. I'm assuming it's up.
Yeah, it's up.
Yep.
Oh wow. Yeah.
7 votes, all for one character.
Oh, I hope it was Worf.
I forgot to put him in as an option. I had the poll pre-set up, and I was like,
right. I know. We have some unexpected things happen that continue.
Yeah, he's going home with his dead wife.
All right. Well,
That way. One of
One
the
of the
dead
dead
wives.
wives.
Voting has concluded. Q. 7 votes, none for anyone else, but 7 votes for Kalir.
Good.
Throw it in
So-
there, yes.
So,
We
Credit.
will fight to the
Happy
death.
together.
He deserves it.
so
He
Kalir's
deserves
gonna reemerge from backstage.
it. Like they do
Uh,
in Springer.
the knife that killed her now in her right hand, covered in blood, presumably because she killed most of the staff backstage. And just gonna kind of take a sly look at the Dak sisters here, and peer around the corner. Worf, is that you? And I'm just gonna run over, grab him by the wrist, and just start running. We're going.
It is a good day to die. Again.
And then stab him on the
They're
holodeck,
meant for each other. They deserve each other. They're perfect.
and then fight him on the holodeck.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Please
Yeah,
tell me
they're
you
fighting
didn't
on.
raise our son to be a total bitch.
It's not fighting. It's Klingon foreplay.
Oh. Well, I'm hoping that this next round will be a little more revealing and fraught with much less drama.
That's what you think.
Yes. No, I now know that this is going to be. If we yes. So, who wishes to be the esteemed William T. Riker?
So,
I-
William T. Riker is from Below Decks, or
What?
what's it called?
This is a what humans call a cartoon version of William Riker. Functionally, he is William Riker because he is voiced by Jonathan
Just a
Frakes.
little exaggerated.
So that's
At this point in time, he's a captain.
he is a captain.
Yeah, but who would he rather date than himself? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well, we got some interesting
I think
things to
whoever
close
plays
up.
Riker should play Riker too.
I take that bet. That is a tremendous idea. Now, don't get any ideas before I offer you a spot in the continuum.
Somebody's asking, who's hornier, animated or live action Riker? Well,
Daddy Riker. It's Daddy Riker.
Daddy Riker
the
can
answer
go
is
all
yes.
night.
Daddy Riker.
The answer is yes.
No, I'm just going to say, this. No, I'm just going to say that there was a debate in the continuum about this.
Mhm.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy,
Oh.
Daddy Riker,
Dadmiral. Howdy, Dadmiral Riker.
Admiral.
Dadmiral Riker.
Thank me, Dadmiral Riker. Send me to the brig.
No.
Yes. So,
Better not get court-martialed.
Yeah. Oh, I should.
Hey, can you remind me? Soren was Soren in TNG, and that was like the episode. It was like a race of like asexual people or something like that.
It's not that they're
Yes, it was.
asexual, it's that they're not supposed to identify with a gender. So it's like a social taboo. Like
oh,
that
I think
don't-
they tended to be. I don't know how the plumbing worked, but they were supposed to be
Like
non-binary.
a Ken doll down there, or a Barbie
No,
doll.
they had,
Yeah,
they had what
yeah.
they had. They just weren't supposed to
weren't supposed to identify
indicate
that
it
way.
externally
Yeah.
in any
Yeah,
way.
I'm
So
Yeah,
so
so-
that's like she gets with Riker because she reveals it to him, even though she's not supposed to, and you can guess what happens next.
Well,
Trip to
Billy's
You know,
got an
some of them
interesting.
were always
Billy's got an interesting story in
some of them
chat.
were always sneaking off to gender bars.
Yes.
without their parents knowing about it.
Wait, what happened in the
Oh
chat?
my
Billy
God,
said
that's
he's
trouble
got
are
a
we in?
awesome trivia.
funny story. Jonathan Franks played trombone on a couple of Fish songs, including Riker's Mailbox.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's some good trivia right there.
That is awesome.
Oh my.
That's good.
That is quite impressive. Quite the deep cut. That's why you come here. Because we realize you could watch Star Trek anytime if you choose to pay for it on Paramount Plus, just as long as you didn't ask for Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan or Star Trek II: The Undiscovered Country, because otherwise Apple is taking your money.
Huh.
So, anyway, personal story. That was how the Continuum had a disappointing pre-Valentine's Day. But for the Riker
I
round,
give my hand at Riker, I guess.
who is
I'll play
taking
Soren.
Riker? Play Soren. Who's playing Lau?
Is Riker playing both
Does
Rikers?
anyone know?
I think there should be two different Rikers.
I would. It's two different Rikers.
I'll take a Riker.
So, well, Thomas. There's Thomas and there's Will.
I'll take a Riker and
The
raise you a Riker.
Riker 19, Riker.
So we scripted Riker or improv Riker?
No, Thomas. They are two distinct people, folks. Let's get our transporter accidents sorted out, please.
Yeah, but they're not really two different
Thomas
people.
Riker will be Rocket Source. Will you be taking Thomas?
Sure.
Did you want to be taking it? Who's taking Law?
I mean, I think Nat chose to be Riker first, so he picks whichever one he wants, and I'll
Yeah.
take the other.
Yeah, which Riker do you want to be?
I'll be questionnaire Riker.
Be-
It's fine.
Yeah, be the Riker that you want to be, not the Riker you have to be.
Calling on your inner Riker.
You call your inner Riker. You both have a beard. So
And
that's a good
an
thing.
erection.
And an erection.
But can you jump
so-
over the chair?
So who is taking Law?
What's that like to me?
Are you familiar with the character, correct?
Hmm?
Just as a note, in the Continuum, she was a perfectly functioning android
Yeah.
up until this very moment.
Oh, that's right.
So
Is that Data's daughter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is Data's daughter.
Okay.
He
All
made
I'm
her.
saying is we got some heavy baggage backstories on these three characters.
This is the first daughter.
Like,
Data made her, right?
First
Like he created her, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
yes. And then the Jad Vash killed her
Of course.
because they're dicks. Or maybe this did. Maybe it awakened something in her positronic net that caused the cascade failure. But either way, it's all on Rikers. It's all on Riker. And there's the question.
All right. Bachelor type people. What is the best way to mount a chair? How many chairs have you broken while doing it, and when?
Well, first of all, I would like to say that. First of all, I would like to say that you sound very, very attractive, and probably the most beautiful voice I've ever heard in my entire life. Definitely in my career in Starfleet, I must say.
You also
I
sound
mounted-
very soothing.
Why, thank you. That means a lot to me. As far as chairs that I have mounted, as long as it's not opposed to taking a long walk on the beach, maybe a trip to Riza, all about it. I've mounted many a
Riza.
chair.
It's odd. It's like the answer I would give. What about bachelor person number 2?
Oh. Well, I don't know how many chairs I've mounted. It seems strange to want to put a chair on the wall as furniture, or as a decor piece. And I've never broken a chair mounting it on a wall because I've never done it. I basically only made it to 7 days old. And I had heard so much about this legendary Riker maneuver, I was looking forward to learning it.
Call me in about 20.
A life snuffed short.
Bachelor person number 3.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying person. I appreciate it. Gosh, I can't recall how many chairs I've broken. I guess I always thought that, sometimes you just have to break things because sometimes the way that everybody thinks is the right way is not the right way. And, why does it have to be a chair? Why can't it be a table? You know? And I think that in a few years from now, you'll really look back on all this and say, geez, if they'd had the guts, they would have just cast a man.
Fascinating. Tell me more.
You know, that sounds like the transcription of a Lip Biscuit song.
Is that my next question?
No, those are that's the poll question. Pardon me.
Okay.
The continuum took its eye off of a bit of a ball here. And not a Balchus Arthus.
Hey.
Hey yo. And that may come up later.
Oh, he's here all week, folks.
We're all here all week. Okay,
By
the
the
second question for Riker. To Riker.
What is the most interesting thing that you wore or read about someone wearing on an away mission? Describe it in detail.
Once again, I just have to comment on how soothing and wonderful your voice sounds. It just makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up.
I definitely feel a strong connection here.
Sorry. Oh, gosh. I
Get a room.
I have to say that on my many away missions to my favorite of places, Ryza, I preferred wearing a robe with absolutely nothing else underneath of it. Makes for the best sort of combat and ready in a pinch when you need to get rid of it in case you get lit on fire.
Me too. Bachelor person number 2.
Well, I never had a chance to go on an away mission. But I guess the coolest thing that I ever wore, and she pops her head off entirely, is this nice head that my father built for me.
Now that's intriguing.
Comes off.
What else?
Bachelor person.
Well, it's funny. It's funny that you ask. Everything's removable. See?
It's like a space Mr. Potato Head. Bachelor person number 3.
One time when I was on an Earth mission, we went to a place called Texas, and there was a person wearing these underwear that were kind of just like halfway down their legs, and they said juicy on the back, and there was no juice anywhere, and it was
Oh.
very interesting.
But there was.
Fascinating.
Yeah, and I've never met somebody who could tell me what it means. So, if you can tell me, you might just be the person that I'm looking for, because I don't know. I don't know what it means. I don't know.
You've got me quite perplexed.
Yeah, you're not the only one. At this point, thank you all of you. Now we're going to have a little bit of a vote. And I don't even have my crowd anymore.
Oh no.
There we go. Thank you all. Now, I can't turn it off. Okay. So, who will Riker perform the Riker maneuver with?
Hey, you on the other side of that wall. You want to get out of here or what?
Somebody told me to get a room, and so I did. It's a large one.
You want to grab up on this android, this androgynous hottie, while we're at it?
Mrs. Potato Head? I'll try anything once or twice or a few times.
I am programmed for full functionality. As a matter of fact, whatever you prefer.
Oh, we got another sweep.
Oh my god.
My face hurts, guys. Like I can't.
It's all about the self-love tonight.
Yeah.
Well, they both like to blow the horn.
We
Oh, yeah.
should have been taking advantage of that laugh track for a while now.
No, you provided your own laugh track.
Sorry.
Laughing at yourself is so human, or Bajora, or Thrill. Yeah, especially when you have a built-in fanny pack in the front. So, the next round, I want you to welcome.
Oh my.
Yes. I want you to welcome Kate Janeway.
Wait, gotta turn myself
And,
blue again.
You can turn yourself blue again. Yes.
Oh wait, I already did.
In many ways, this is, after all, about self-love. So, who who is willing to take which part on this? Ball is obviously spoken for.
You
I'll-
guys,
I'll-
you guys
I'll
take
let
this
everyone
one.
else pick because I'm actually kind of happy with any of them.
You guys have enough to take this one, so I can
All
take
right.
a 5. Is that okay?
If no one's jumping at it, I'll take Sulu.
I like
What?
I like it better when you guys play the girls. I don't know.
I'm gonna do Janeway.
Oh my.
There's coffee in that nebula.
That's so great.
I don't know who the guy on the right is.
That's okay.
Oh.
He doesn't know either.
Yeah.
Or
All right,
Mr.
well-
Paris.
Well, I take it you know Sulu then, right?
Oh my.
All right, I'll take Tom.
All right, thank you so much. And the first
That's
question.
but the thing is, though, I don't know if I'm going to be more like Mr. Sulu or more like George Takei.
there is
That's
no
all right.
functional difference. Absolutely none. He's not that good of an actor.
Hey, watch it.
He hit on my space husband. I will tell you all about that later.
No way, really?
knows-
That's awesome.
and Rip Taylor did too.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was a delight. It was a very interesting Comic-Con. So, Kate. Still out there patrolling, grinding your way toward the boring home with your dogs, which are probably dead by now.
And Mark too.
And-
Mark, oh, what a dull guy
he's
Mark
probably-
was.
It was so dull.
He was so dull. I mean, really, it was just a chance to get away from it all.
Is that why you actually destroyed the caretaker's array?
Well, I did.
Because you hated those dogs and Mark.
I hated those dogs.
79 years ought to be just enough time for him to be dead.
Oh, Mark was just this freak I knew since high school. You know how they just
All
won't
right.
go away. Okay, here's my first question, Bachelor Feeble. Describe how you have used the Janeway maneuver and not come up with 104% casualties. But you did get coffee.
One time when I was out visiting the Brambles outside of LA, I'll tell you, I definitely had 104% of the body count while I was there. And afterwards, had a fine cappuccino at the Starbucks around the corner.
Oh my.
Oh my, indeed.
Oh my.
Valentine.
Thank you. Thank you. Bachelor person number 2.
Well, I've run countless simulations on this, and I came up with 102% casualties instead. So, but then I went and got coffee afterwards. But it was I don't like coffee; it's too hot. Where I come from, it's much cooler. We like cool drinks.
It can be iced.
Well, you do sound very cool, I must say. Like Fonzie, eh?
Note to self: look up who Fonzie is.
Oh, I think you'll like him. He jumped a shark.
Nice.
Bachelor person number 3.
Oh, right. This is actually kind of just, the normal everyday thing, Old Caparoo over here constantly makes me bend the prime directive, but, whatever. She gave me a job, so I guess I can't complain too much, huh?
I say I got you out of prison.
Oh. Cat? There goes another demotion. At least I'm still ahead of Kim.
For now. You always did remind me of Mickey Rooney. Well, I can say this. Okay, here's another question. But I can tell you this is going to be the toughest decision I've made since killing Tuvix. What is the most interesting away mission with a senior officer you've had and that you'd rather forget? Regrets. We're talking regrets now.
Great question. I was on an away mission with Captain Kirk one time, and oh my, there were a bunch of green women that would not leave him alone. They were crawling all over him. Then I turned my back, and he's having sex with a furry animal called a tribble or something like that. And I will tell you, it ruined me. For a good couple of weeks, all I could do was watch regular non-furry pornography in order to get it up.
I've had those weeks too. I mean, those were some Wild West days in the day, really. I mean, drawing the phaser, bedding the girl, Bachelor person number 2, the cool one.
Well, I was on this away mission with several officers, and including the captain, who we came across an alien species, and no one could seem to resist booping the snoot. I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but everybody did it, and I was left to do most of the hard work on my own.
Ah, the snoop maneuver. That's required reading in the academy. Bachelor person number 3.
It was just the tip.
I'm sure it was.
Just for a second.
My only regret, Kate, I miss the kids. I think about them, how they just sliver around everywhere, and gosh, they just look just like you.
Well, I know what you mean. I left some salt blocks for them to munch on. Oh, like you haven't thought of it, people. All right.
Well, this
Is this like the third question? Am I supposed to ask this question?
that would be that would be the poll question.
All right,
If anyone
fine.
is paying attention. So how does who is going to be Kate's new helms person?
Oh my.
Or does someone stay in the Delta Quadrant with her for the rest of time until she decides to rewrite the timeline? But that's just looking ahead.
I'd like to drive that ship.
You have the whole Star Trek Megaverse worth of thruster jokes to make, and no one has done it yet.
Well, maybe you should leap in and take the next round.
I
then.
can't.
Yeah, I mean, we're
I
classy
can.
here at the Lords and Ladies of Fate.
Thruster, I barely know her.
So I've heard. So I've
Ovaltine
heard.
again, man. Every time we do this, we lose Ovaltine.
They keep coming back though.
It's because nobody
they
else
keep
will take
coming
them.
back.
Trying to get
Yes.
Petco. We need to take a team attack.
See, that's the thing with Brad and I. We can never decide who does the driving or the thrusting or anything like that.
Well, if you come with me, I'll do the driving.
Janeway would definitely be doing the driving.
I've seen Brad. I don't think you're going to miss him over here in the Delta Quadrant.
Sulu wins with 6 votes.
Oh,
As it should be.
Oh my.
All I can say is, congratulations, girl. You're going to love it here.
So Kate, off
Thank
you go
you.
back to the ether. Boop. And the next round. I want to welcome the new our new set of contestants. All fan favorites.
All right. I'll set this one out.
Coward. There's no. Yes, this is a Chombo moment. If I read that right.
With the exception of Bachelor number 2, again, I'm happy with any of them. And only because I don't know Bachelor number 2.
I think that I know who's taking Bachelor number 2. Who might be the only person to watch this.
You should just assign it then.
who's the one that's like asking the questions? What's their name?
Neelix.
That's Neelix.
Neelix. I don't recognize him.
Oh dear
Is that-
God.
I'm gonna Google him.
Yeah,
Neelix is from Voyager.
I would suggest McCoy or the EMH in that case.
Is that a ladle he's holding?
He is holding a ladle. He is the ship's cook
Okay.
on USS Voyager.
Yeah.
A show which
And
many
morale
said-
officer.
many
All right.
said you watched at some point.
I'll take Neelix. Or I'll take anyone. Who wants to be like? Anyone jumping
I'll
out
take
at it?
Phlox.
All right. What about McCoy?
I'll take
Damn it,
McCoy.
Jim.
That's fine.
Good.
And then emergency medical name unknown.
EMH Mark 1. The humble EMH Mark 1. At this point, I have Mr. Neelix needs some dating advice. And he is asking the most adept people that I could find in the entirety of the little Star Trek. In the 60 years of Star Trek, these are the most capable of giving sound romantic advice. I don't know who's taking Neelix. Okay, good.
Okay, panel. Dating advice. On a first date with a Boolean, what is the correct form of address and the 3 steps of the prenatal back rub?
Holy smokes! I don't know why you would even go on a first date with a Boolean in the first place. They're blue. You don't want to be messing around with stuff like that. It's just not safe, man. Use your head. You gotta be smart. I don't know.
It's okay. Vaguely Pulaski-ish answer there. Bachelor number 2.
Hello.
And we're
Yes.
done.
Yes. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Does she know did she know what we're doing here? Anyways, uh, uh, you know, bachelor number 3. Did anyone take bachelor number 3?
Oh,
I believe that I thought John did.
No, I said I was sitting this one out.
Aria was going to take Bachelor number 3. Do you even know who Bachelor
No, I
number
can do
No,
it.
I took Bones.
You took Bones.
I can do
oh,
the Bachelor number 3.
yeah, you may have to do Bachelor number 3 if you know if you're aware of that. We are boned people.
Again, please state the nature of the emergency.
Oh, right. The emergency is I don't tell the captain this because she might demote me back to the lower decks. But what is the correct form of address and the 3 steps of the pre-meal back rub? On the first date with a bullion, I probably should have started with that.
I'm sorry. I am a tool for medical emergencies only. If you require a medical emergency, please turn me back on again.
What did you do to me?
And Neelix turns to the host. I thought the whole point of all this was to turn him on in the first place.
Well, he did make those additions. Maybe if you put yourself in a corset and a blonde wig, that you would possibly engage. Or if you were
oddly enough,
Cass.
that would make me miss Cass.
Yes, you could make Miss Cass. Oh God. So that
I can't imagine why that would actually happen, but you know. Okay.
All right, at this point, you guys really get chewing through the material here. I guess we'll try another question. I'm going to reinitialize the EMH, and I'm gonna revoke the off switch because you have that code. Oh, it is. Oh, you have chewed through all the material. I've got just the thing.
Okay. All right. Panel. There are a variety of foods that bring enjoyment to a meal. What 2 vegetables would you suggest for making a memorable time?
Oh man, I've heard stories about people doing stuff like this on other planets. Man, they think they're gonna have a nice Valentine's, right? You get a carrot, you peel it, you stick it in the freezer, you think it's all gonna be okay. Wrong. Do you have any idea how long it takes to get something like that back out again? Man, people like that, they show up in the emergency room. You got to take care of them. It's ridiculous. It's better to forget vegetables than to make them memorable. Trust me, I wish I could forget. I wish I could.
I am so. I have to redeem this as a one-liner. I'm sorry.
How is this entire exercise not a one-liner? This is pointless. Someone just wasted their. You might as well flush those points into Bitcoin and an NFT.
There you go. There's your one-liner.
I am so sorry I didn't see that before.
What?
I said, I am so sorry that I did not see that before.
I see. Did we get through anybody on this?
Oh, right.
No one's responded. Flox.
I got a little bit distracted there. Bachelor number 2.
Hello.
Hi. There are a variety of foods that bring enjoyment to a meal. What are 2 vegetables would you suggest for a memorable time?
Well, let me first begin by saying that I sort of feel a kinship with you because even though our positions were different on our respective ships, I feel that we played more or less the same role on our respective crews.
I seem to feel like well, maybe we're just on the same brainwave, oddly enough. It's strange that you say that.
I've got two words for you: optimism and egg drop soup.
Oh, I love it when you talk dirty.
Hello.
All right. Hi.
Hello.
Bachelor number 3.
Well, apparently I must. So what I will have to say is that I do not have a palate. So picking vegetables in that fashion would be very difficult for me. However,
Okay. Computer. Chief Cook override. Code Delta 435.
The hell was that all about?
And I'm gonna override it.
it's going to turn me into
Neelix
Gordon
is-
Ramsay.
Neelix is gonna try and override the EMH so he gives him a good answer.
This question is absolute garbage.
So, Doctor, what are 2 vegetables you would suggest for a memorable time?
Damn it, man! I'm a doctor, not a cook.
Oh, right. My doctor. Right. The one station on Voyager.
Oh.
From what I understand, chili peppers would probably spice things up quite a bit. Hey.
Oh dear God.
Uh,
Yeah, that went nowhere. So I've given the 3 options for voting, and we have, I believe, time for one more round. And let me know what the vote is. I am trying to formulate a single question that should get us through the next few minutes.
it's going.
My face literally hurts from laughing.
9 votes so far. Still got some time there, chat. Make it 10. Keep it up. Ooh, we got a tie. Someone needs the breaker.
We need a tiebreaker, or is Phlox going home with two new cooks?
The poll is still rolling.
Rolling poll. Now, let's work that poll, people. I believe that is the phrase that humans use.
I would say on Denobulus, our customary pairings are always in 3s. Just to let you know, because I don't think you watch my show.
No one did. No one did.
Optimism.
Also, I'm very limited in my capabilities of going anywhere outside of the holodeck.
We could have a sleepover.
Oh my goodness.
But Doctor, don't you have the Deus Ex Machina that you just stick to your arm and you can go anywhere?
I think after they came up with a name for me, which we did not discuss yet, so I'm pre-named Doctor.
He never gets
Never.
What?
Yeah.
Doesn't he name himself?
He did. Oh, we have a tie.
We have a tie.
Whoa.
5-5. Dr. McCoy and Dr. Phlox.
Party!
So I think one of the only ways to settle this is either Q breaks the tie, or if you still have your die out, rollies.
Oh, I think that.
We got option 3.
I think that we don't have any redemptions, do we? One-liners.
Option menage a trois.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I think that Neelix can take 2 sets of advice, because that was what we were endeavoring to do. Now, I want to introduce you to all the infinite possibilities of what could have been as we are running closer and closer to time because someone has Betty by. So, and also because our cast may not have the encyclopedic knowledge of Star Trek, some of these matches were going to be difficult, to say the least. Do we have any votes for what is the audience think of the Rutherford, Matt, Kimalu, and a Jeffries tube romantic pairing? You get you get that. Rutherford needed to get his sweaty body into that pool with those two whales and Solution out.
God.
I highly recommend that show. If you enjoyed Lords and Ladies of Fate,
this show rewards you for being thoroughly undateable.
yes. And the next what could have been, Arya was going to ask a question of the ship's computer, number one, and Ambassador Troy. And she was not going to be able to tell the difference when each of them answered. They were all going to be played by the same actor. Polana was going to have an engineering question about cold plasma and what she could do to heat it up. With Sivik.
Damn it!
We had our choices. We did our best.
I mean, everything else has had a part two. I can't wait.
Oh well, I've already burned through my material now, didn't I?
Oh, damn it! I would love this one.
We can still do it. Also, Arya had a discussion with famous homicidal maniac who are now dead. I thought that you all would appreciate that. However,
yes,
brace yourselves. There's one final round of questions, and it begins now. The ultimate Valentine's Day challenge. Whoever is picking Hot Spock and the three versions of McCoy.
It's like a poem. Hot Spock and the three McCoy.
I believe
awesome band name.
That's a Nancy.
I'll be Hot Spock.
Band name.
All right. So who is taking? We have two universe versions of McCoy who have different behaviors as well. So, yep.
I'll be the old McCoy in the middle.
Super
I'll take Calvin McCoy.
Yeah, I figured you'd know Calvin McCoy.
Oh, I know original McCoy too.
Okay. Which one is? Let's say it together. Which one is the R?
Real McCoy.
McCoy. Yeah. It was.
Oh man, this stuff writes itself.
No.
That's my low effort content beads Twitch. like a kid with a nursemaid. All right.
I'll
we
sit
have
out
not
this one
resolved-
that way I can
Okay,
look
so
for the raid.
that leaves Rufus.
Wait, am I out? Or are you doing? am I doing
You're TOS McCoy.
Oh. Okay. I'm from Georgia.
Hello, contestants. What is your favorite pet name for me and why?
Georgia on my mind.
You had a whole history of shit to deal with. That's what you did.
That's what I did.
Okay,
I'm a
contestant
doctor,
number one.
damn it, not a writer.
Okay, contestant number one. I have no idea what that means. Next.
What? Speak up. I ain't got pointy ears like you. I can't hear nothing. What was the question?
What is your favorite pet name for me and why?
Boy, I don't even know your regular name. What are you talking about?
That answer was just as compelling as the last. Contestant
think
number three. What is your
Logical
favorite?
thing to call you is pointy.
You
So,
can't even see me. What is contestant number
I
3's
can
answer?
see that well enough.
I don't know. I only came up with I do sometimes call you a green-blooded hobgoblin when I pretty sure you can still hear me, but I can deny ever having said it. But I don't know, man. I'm a poet. I'm a doctor, not a poet.
Interesting.
Hey, I'm a doctor too, and I'm not a poet either.
Also interesting. I have no idea what any of you are talking about. Next question. What is it like to share my skull? Contestant number 1.
Damn it, Spock! I don't know what you're talking about.
Who told you I was Spock?
You're always Spock. Let's face it.
You're still not answering my question. Next, contestant number 2.
Share your skull. It was like being inside of a video game with a bunch of maths and numbers and things. I hope
What's a
to
goddamn
hell
video game?
I never have to do that again.
What?
I don't know.
I'm starting to feel like I should have left that shard of iridium inside your chest cavity.
Well, normally I don't like it when people say things like that to me, but I'm intrigued.
I just feel like it's a bunch of goddamn nonsense. Nonsense.
It is at this point, McCoy. We don't know where he got it from, but he's got his whiskey flask, and just pick the top right off, and see ya.
I'm
Well,
with you,
that was
with
neither
you.
fascinating nor enlightening. Thank you very much for all of your input.
This is all super confusing to me, because even if he picks one of you, I'm still going to be able to remember it.
How
I'm a
are
doctor,
you even
damn it,
still?
not a celebrity?
How are you even
Why
still
am I even
alive?
on this show?
How are you
And-
even still alive? Who propped you up and brought you out here?
I don't know, damn it. I don't know.
I brought my kickstand. Want to see it, boy?
Is that a euphemism?
I invented that when I was working with elderly care.
And you use Tyromelin. Oh God. We do have a poll question for this. Who will take a voyage home with Spock?
I think the way the poll
Almost
should
be-
have been done, it just should have said McCoy, McCoy, and McCoy.
I believe you misread what I just posted. But yes, that's
Oh,
what did our
Votes
poll.
are being bought, and it appears that chat is just trying to cause chaos.
yep.
Eight
Trying
to
to do a
8 to
three-way
8.
tie.
Oh, please let me tell. Oh God, you're
Damn it,
all.
I'm stuck with Spock forever.
Yep, 3-way tie.
Oh my God.
It's a
God,
three-way.
PG Mermaid, who
Was I just
voted
born to suffer?
14 times.
It's so meta. It's so meta.
Oh,
Because it's so meta.
I
congratulations.
feel like somebody in this stream, in the studio audience, hates me.
Yes.
Well, all I can say is let's get to fucking or drinking, one way or the other. It's Valentine's Day, and I don't intend to end it sober.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was so
Let's
good.
see. Hold on just a second. There's an epilogue that makes no fucking sense.
Perfect.
I can't find my leg. There we go. And we're back in the Philosopher's Cave.
So, Jean-Luc, what do you... This is what you guys spend your time doing? I'm not proud of it, Hugh, but it does make life more interesting when we have a really crap hand here in 2022.
Agreed. All right. So I got to play with my dolls, so those are a tax write-off.
No, I wasn't playing with my dolls again.
I wasn't playing with my
Wait,
dolls.
we're getting paid for this?
Yes, yeah, I wanted to know that too. So thank you all. I return this little pocket of space-time back to the Lords and Ladies of Fate, and hopefully all of you will be able to take care of your 7-year itch tonight. Or, yeah, well, if you can't, I don't know. I got nothing. You guys all used up all the good in the room.
Or more often than not, if you have a 7-year itch, usually you want to go get some, some of the cream for that.
Benadryl, yeah.
If it's 7 years, it's probably too late.
Benadryl.
So if you enjoyed the content tonight, please hit the follow button down the bottom right. And we will be back again next week for, I believe, some more Star Trek. And this Wednesday, I believe we are picking up with 5th edition D&D, where we'll be continuing or starting the heist. It started. It's already started. It started.
The heist has started. It is presently in progress. It's a thing, chat. Believe us. Seriously.
Right. And then we have aliens this week, right? We're going with aliens.
Yep, aliens this week. Yep.
Oh, someone's gotta die.
Somebody will die. Somebody will die. Player will die this time. If not many, but at least one. And then I think either next week or the week after, we will be starting a couple new campaigns in the channel, which will be very exciting. Mix things up, some new cast members, maybe some familiar faces. So, yeah. And in the meantime, we're gonna do a raid, and we're gonna do these guys that are playing Star Trek.
What?
Someone's
actually playing Star Trek, huh?
And while Matt's putting that raid together, guys, I just posted up the link to the Lords and Ladies of Fate Discord. If you're ever curious about upcoming games, what our schedule is, that is where we pretty much always are. Always checked it out. You want to come play with us? Again, join the Discord. Get in the cast search chat. Talk to us. We want to play games with you.
No, that's my job. I have a glove. You can't lay it. You can't lay it on me.
It's not as effective as when I do.
Well, apparently the people I was going to raid are gone now. They've stopped. They're over.
Screw them.
Oh,
Screw
they
them anyway.
they were on the UPN. Who knew?
Yeah.
That's pretty old school.
So...
Take that, ColecoVision boy. We are also just as a thing, the continuum grows a little bit worried that you may be weary of Star Trek, and so we are going to be moving to another game universe very similar to the universe of Captain Proton. So if you are interested in old-timey 1930s serial style role-playing, we have a few cast members that are interested. We could always use more. Again, go to the Discord link. Look around, introduce yourself, say, I'm here to play D&D, I'm here to play Rifts, or I'm here to try this new thing that doesn't have a commercial product behind it, but I want to learn to use GURPS. So I've sworn on the channel. Watch the cast bumble through GURPS. Serial role playing.
I think it'll be fine.
Save search on whenever you do a Google search, especially if you're
What is that? That's boring.
Yeah, you're not living if that safe search is on.
But also, everyone wish our captain some good health. They weren't able to make it tonight. They were a little down, so hopefully they'll be fine by tomorrow. Yes.
All right.
Nice to try.
Well, at least by Wednesday.
Strange. At least by Wednesday. Yes. Do you find anyone to raid?
All right.
Are we doing?
Yep. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, it is? Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. Wait, so that is the person I'm